Hello and welcome to Real Hi-Fi Help. Is it possible to beat a Hegel and KEF speaker combination? I mean, that is pretty good sound for the price. I mean, it's pretty tough to beat that, you know? Pretty tough. But I actually have found a solution for beating that. Something that does sound slightly better. Now let's have a look at that. That's really interesting because the Hegel in this picture here, the 590 amp and DAC, that's about 10K. Then we have the speakers, KEF speakers, which are usually 10 to 30K, so price around 20K US dollars. Good sound, fantastic value. Yeah, I mean, Hegel are pretty decent. They do some pretty decent stuff, and KEF somehow fits that Hegel sound, sounding pretty good in general. So yeah, pretty well done. You almost never see this in hi-fi. Such a good value. But just watch me beat this. YBA Passion, 10K US dollars. Slightly more human, natural, exciting, colorful. Not a hell of a lot better, but just a tiny bit better. And I think it also uses less power. It might not be quite as powerful, but you won't feel that it's lacking power. Definitely not. And it has a pretty good DAC built inside. So, but you have to combine it with this speaker, the Fenderstein 1CI, and that's the new model, not the 1C. Price is about $200, $2,000 new, and I'm guessing about 500 or $1,000 used. And important, you have to have the original stand. You have to use it in a 15 to 30 square meter room. Yeah, that combination would make it actually sound better. And you know what? If you then put some summer cable, quadra blue cable on that, if you make a double pull, so because it's only single wire terminals, sadly, if you make a double pull, that would actually sound pretty darn good. That would also be a very good value speaker cable. So yeah, I managed to beat this system here, this 20K system that sounds pretty good. One of the, Hegel and KEF are usually some of the best rooms at hi-fi shows that many times sound slightly better than Macintosh, Past Labs, Classe, Audioflight, Mark Levinson's bigger rooms, you know, that cost a hell of a lot more. But I've actually managed to find something at about half the price. YBA and Fenderstein 1CI. Fantastic combination. I still have this 1CI speaker. I'm not letting go of that because the value is just crazy, especially when you have the stands, and especially if you put it against the back wall and the side walls, and especially if you just keep it at around 20-25 square meters. That's like the sweet spot to keep the ultimate pressure in the sound. And at the back, you know, you can actually adjust the treble and the bass. We're not talking about the best speaker in the world, but we're talking about pretty damn good sound for the money. I'm not talking about, you know, the latest new craze speaker costing $500 or 1, 2, 3, 4, $5,000. I'm talking about a speaker that's been here for a while that a lot of people agree is ridiculously good for the amount of money. So yeah, I mean, this would be more suited, the KEF speakers, if you have big KEF speakers in a bigger room, and Hegel perhaps driving those speakers in a bigger room. If you're going for 30 to 40 to 50 square meters, you know, that's probably more fitting for the Hegel situation. And not talking bad about Hegel at all, because Hegel makes some pretty good sound for the performance they deliver. And yeah, it was possible to beat this good combination. I just showed you guys this. So if you ever want to get started on some decent transistor gear, and you can't afford Hegel and KEF and stuff like that, try and go for this combination. This is really, really good, really sweet, real, raw, nice sound. Have a nice day. Bye.